Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hello everybody, and this is a little bit of an appeal, bench update, everything all rolled into one. Now, the appeal is for Joe's T34 group build. Now, we'll explain a few things first. Kick off with, just before Christmas, my young lady, she slipped down some steps, broke several bones in her foot. Yes, several bones. There's quite a lot of bones in her foot. Anyway, she's been laid up, so it's down to me here to get things sorted in the house. You know, cooking, cleaning, domestic goddess. That's what I am at the moment. But all in all, everything's gone to the wall for some strange reason because of this. And the T34 group build has, it's sadly come to an end, and I'm a little bit lost on who has entered and who hasn't, because there's been a few people that have have entered, but I don't think it's completed. So this is a little bit of an appeal to everybody that's entered in, and for everyone that's finished. Please, 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 could you go across to the Facebook, just put me a couple of pictures on of your finished item, just put on it my entry to Joe's T34 group build, and if your name is different on Facebook and then what it is on YouTube, could you put your YouTube name as well, just because I've got a list of people and I just want to be able to cross everybody off, make a video up for I'm going to leave this link, I'm going to leave that open until Friday, this Friday coming. It's Sunday today. We'll leave it open until Friday, and after Friday I'm going to take that as a shutdown point totally. So if you've not put your picture up and if you've not done anything, sorry. I do know that there's a couple of people who have not long ago just put some pictures up. I will put a little list up on the Facebook page who I've actually got. I'll pin that to the top of the page, so if you think, oh shit, I've got to do that again and I've already done it 2 days ago, your name will be there and you don't have to bother. But if everybody else could just do a couple of pictures, put them up, I would be so grateful, you see, so we can get this all wrapped up and sorted out. And that's it for the T34 group build, but we'll still keep on about the actual face page. The actual face page is now under new management. Yes, it's under new management. I didn't want to shut the face page down because we've had quite a few laughs and a few giggles on the actual face page doing this build for Joe. Now, we've changed the name of it. The name now is Joe's Free For All group build page, and that's precisely what it's going to be all about. It's going to be just for people on Facebook who want to join in a group build, but you haven't got a YouTube channel and you don't, just so we can have a little bit of fun. And the first build that we're actually doing, if you've already been out and about and you've watched Abby's, I ain't going to say John's because Abby's taken over. Abby and John have already done their kit reviews of their egg tanks, and that's what our first little group build is going to be. And it's going to be a group build to encourage the younger ones in as well, like Steve Mottram. We might get him to build something and paint it, you never know. May joking, Steve. But it's a little group build and it's open to everybody. You know, you can come along and join in. Now, I'll run through the group build, what we're actually doing. It's a minion group build. Simple little thing. You get a egg tank, egg plane, egg boat, whatever you want, and then you try and find a movie. I'll give you Kevin Egan. Egan, right? Kevin has already picked what he's going to do. Now, he's got one of the flying fortresses, the Eggplant, and he's gone for the Memphis Belle, but he's changed it to the Memphis Banana. Do you get the gist? You know, so you find a movie, and then you pick a tank, a plane, a boat, and then you got to have the banana bit instead of whatever the title is. So we put a minion in, you build an egg tank, a little tiny base, and then you call it whatever film you want, but it's got to have banana in it. It's a little bit of fun, and hopefully, I'm knocking the microphone over here now, hopefully we can get some of the younger ones in and sort of like, you know, get them interested in kit building and things like that. We never know. And also the channel, well, the face page will be open for suggestions. If you've got a suggestion for a little group build, put it down. It won't be considered, but we'll put it down and we'll have a look. But that's all in all, that's that bit. So if you go across there now, it's under new management, but please leave your Joe T34 pictures and everything there, and we will get that all sorted out. And like I say, I want to get it all sorted out for next Friday, so everybody can have, if there's, well, I think there's prizes, I'm not sure, magnificent prizes, there's got to be, and then we can get all that lot sorted out and done and dusted. So that's all that bit, all sorted up and finished off. Right, now moving on, I'm going to do a few shout outs for a few people, because a lot of stuff happened last year. Just before Christmas I wanted to do a 2017 sort of like review, but not of my kits, about some of the people that I actually got to know better last year through the Hangout. And there's been loads of people in, out, there's some people that have come in we've never seen again. I think the Hangout's been a little bit too mad for them, but there you go, that's the way it goes. And there's been great people like Bees Beasley. Now, he's another gentleman, a little figure painter and that. I've got to know better, and Bees comes in and we have a chat in weekends and that. And it's been so good because there's been so many people that I've actually got to know better. Bees isn't just one of them. We'll run through. We have to say John Moore. John Moore's there. I know John Moore anyway, but there you go. John's been in. Right. I've got to remember all the people's names now because I'm terrible at names. Right. H.G. Wells. No, it's not. It's H.G. Barnes. But I keep calling him H.G. Wells. H.G. Barnes. He's a gentleman from Canada. I suppose somebody's got to come from there. Another great guy comes in. He's an author. He's a modeller. He doesn't do anything on YouTube, but he likes to pop in and have a chat with everyone else, and that's what it's all about. Right, I'm going through the list. I'm trying to think of everybody now because there's been so many people in and out, and there's been quite a few new people in and out. And if I've missed somebody at the end of this, you'll have to complain. Kevin Egan, is it? I hope we pronounce it. I'll just call him Kev. He's in, and also he's actually gone and started his own channel, so it's a little bit of a shout out for his channel. I will put all the links to these people in the description box so you can go and have a look. Kevin, very good modeller, another lad from Ireland. He's done lots of things. Let me think. There's a video kicking around. He built an actual 1-to-1 scale of a Boeing 477 cockpit simulator that actually frigging worked. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. At the moment he's building the Titanic. I think he's been on that for a couple of years, and he's just sort of getting all back into it. He's building the Titanic. He's also into the group build. He's building the Dora. He is a modeller that's coming up, so go across, have a check out, subscribe to him, because all us modelers need everyone else's support. so we can give you bits and pieces and information and useful stuff. So Kevin is one. Moving on to the next one, Greg Riley. Now, Greg Riley, he's already got a channel out. He's been out for a while, but he's another very good modeler. Greg is, you've really got to keep your eye on Greg. Simple reason is, if you go across now to his channel, check out his early stuff, and then you check out his stuff he's doing now. The improvement and what he's doing, it's miles apart. It really has. So I think Greg's going to go a lot further. He's got that little bit of extra talent there, which I haven't got, but he has, and weathering and all stuff like that. He's worth checking out. So that's Greg Riley. Another gentleman that has also started a channel, and that's Graham Thompson. I've got to give him a shout because he lives in my backyard, Peterborough. He lives across the other side of town, not literally in my back garden, but Graham is, I think his forte is more figures. He won't admit that he's good, but he is good. He's sort of he's very critical of his own work, but what he's producing now, if I could produce figures that well, I would have him in shows, because I think he's cracked it. I'd still reckon he's a little bit of a ringer. He does these little videos out of my comfort zone. But there you go. But there's another guy worth going across, checking out, and subscribing to his channel. And I've lost myself now. I've lost who else is coming in. Kevin, Bees, John. See, I'm just getting totally confused now. I'm trying to give these shouts out. And another gentleman. Now, this gentleman I really owe a little bit of apology to, because this gentleman's been putting stuff up on my Facebook page, 1/35th scale diorama builds, and also he's doing these little bits and pieces all over the place. And it was only the day that I actually sort of like got everything together, and that's Jack's Models. I don't know your last name, Jack, but I've been watching your stuff, but because I've got two channels, I watch it from here and there and whatever pops up. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes it gets a little bit confusing, so I apologise for that. But Jack's Models, his link will be in the description box. A lot of his stuff he does from the by the look of it, from his kitchen table, which is nothing wrong with that, because it doesn't matter what work area you're in, it's what's in the fingers and the talent there, and he's sort of moving that way. So another guy worth checking out. I mean, we also have Joe pop into the hangout. There's lots of people that pop in and out, and I mean, some sort of like come back now and again. Other people come back on a regular basis. It's open if you would like to drop in and have a chat with all the mad ones. You can. Links up Friday, Saturday and Sunday. It goes up roughly about 8 o'clock. It's on 1/35th scale diorama builds face page, but I will be changing that a bit later on when we get all sorted out over to the Joe's Free For All group build page. I will be doing just a link on there, but that comes a bit later. Simple reason is I just want to keep it all together, if you don't mind me. So I think that's about it. I'll give you all the shout outs. My rail build is still on track, and it's still going down the right track. Go to the right. That's pretty cool. And I don't know how I think of these things, but there you go. I will be doing updates on that next week. I've been doing a lot on the train. It's the weathering and getting it all looking like a train, I suppose. I've never done this sort of stuff, so it's taken a little bit of time, but we're getting there. The actual build itself on that is actually complete. I've actually got everything together, everything built. I'm lying, except for one kit, one of the support vehicles that go on the flatbeds, but I'm going to be doing that very soon. But everything's I'm building videos up, clips of me doing the bits and pieces, the weathering, attempting to, and I will be putting some of that out probably in the next week or so. I've still got quite a bit because it's only, you know, short clips, and I've sort of put them all together. So that's coming up. The rail build is going well. If you want to join in the rail build, please do. Just let me know and we'll get you in and sorted out. And there will be a link to the rail link face page. I'll put that in the description. It's going to be a big long one at the bottom there. So that's it. But the main thing is, before you go, if you've done Joe's group build, please just do me some pictures, a couple of good pictures, so I can show them all to Joe, so Joe can actually do some judging, and prizes then will go out to everybody. So on that note, Sunday afternoon, very bright, and I've got to go and cook the Sunday dinner now. So on that note, thank you very much, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.